I think they really need to look at what they're doing now. You know, what authorisations are they holding? What procedures are they currently using? What simplifications under the old legislation are they taking advantage of, and how that potentially changes. And as we said, you know, we've got a resource centre, we're running webinars, but there's information from the government authorities as well, from the European Union. They've recently issued an e-learning package. So really it's for companies to get an understanding of what they currently are doing, and how that's affected. And as a key, the thing is key is do they need to be seriously thinking about getting authorised economic status, and starting that process, because again, I can talk from the United Kingdom point of view. We're in a world where the customs authorities no longer have armies of staff. So if anyone is applying for AEO, they're going to find themselves starting to be at the back of a very long queue maybe. So, you know, the people need to be taking that decision early, getting themselves organised. Maybe, you know, depending on the company, have a project team looking at putting together, because again, under the UCC, the self-assessment for AEO becomes mandatory. So they've got to complete that. It's not just a simple filling of a form. They've got to compile quite a lot of information to make that application. Yeah. So if they don't start that early, as I say, they're going to find themselves at the back of a queue. So.
Yeah, and it's not a one-time effort. They have to be continuously up to date and to look at updates, because customs is not done with this. This is just the beginning. So we expect a lot of changes, even maybe amendments to some of the UCC legislation.
And yeah, 1st of May is really the start, not the end. You know, it's not the 1st of May is the UCC. Everyone can forget about it. It's going to carry on as the transitional arrangements kick in, authorisations are reassessed or reapproved. But there's going to be 2 types of ongoing changes. One is going to be corrigendum. So there are issues that they realise that the law is actually wrong, that it's been drafted wrong. So those will be coming out in the coming months, and they will correct the law back to the 1st of May. And the other ones is where the member states have been lobbying for changes, maybe in the Delegated Act, maybe in the Implemented Act. So those changes will be implemented in new regulations, which will only take effect once they're published in the official journal. So as Eric says, one of the key things is this is going to be something that's going to be happening over the next 4 or 5 years. It might be a lot more at the beginning, but it will be continuously changing. So somebody really needs to take ownership within the business to be responsible for keeping an eye on it.